Hi everyone. I decided to actually start Stash Dash 2020, and for that I figured it will be easier for me to keep track of stuff if I just film a video and have some video evidence. I frequently forget to just take notes because I currently only have my tablet with me, so typing is a little bit of a pain, and I figure if I have video stuff of what I'm accomplishing, I can probably still keep track of what I'm doing and where I'm getting started at. So to begin with, I figured I would start my knitting diaries with a little bit of a what I'm working on right now. So I'm gonna start with some good old socks. These are the first two at a time toe-up socks I am knitting. I learned on DPNs from my grandma back in the 90s. Was it the 90s? Yeah, it was the 90s. So, doing socks magic glue for the first time was really quite fun. And I figured I'm going to try deep two at a time socks as well as just working some toe up socks for fun. In part because I only have a set amount of yarn and I want to make sure I have enough for the foot. Everything above for the leg part is just like we'll see how much I have and how much I can get worked on. So this is the first project I'm working on for Stash Dash. And for the socks, actually, I have made a semi-official commitment to work on these for at least half an hour every day if I have time to knit. And that way, those should actually get going quite well. I made this commitment last Wednesday. Today is Monday. So I got from here to there, which is quite nice, and I'll take it. Then I have another pair of socks where I have one sock finished. This is this one right here. I do quite like this one. This is for me. And it's going to be super soft. I haven't really washed them yet, so they're just on the sock blocker because it's easier to show. I used some 2x2 ribbing for the entire length of the foot. Not the foot, of the leg, and then I continued on 2x2 ribbing on the top of the foot because it's a tad bit tight. I think my grandma used bigger needles than I'm using, so that might be why the number of stitches versus what I get out size-wise is a little too tight, but that's alright. I'll just play with the number of stitches a little more and we'll figure it out. I don't want to go up all the way to what I think she might have used, because I think she might have used a US 3 or a 2.5, and I'm currently knitting on a 1. That's quite a bit of a difference there. But yeah, for the heel for this one here, I went with the Fish Lips Kiss heel for the first time, and I do quite like it. I'm not sure if I got it right completely. There's a tiny bit of gap here. Might have been just me. On the other side, it looks pretty good. So we're working on this one as well. I need number 2 to get done. Then I am working on the ever so popular Ripple Bralette. This one here is actually going to be probably more of a tank top. I'm going to make it a little bigger because I like to cover a little more body with it, and this is super nice. I like the feel of the wool. It's Earl Grey fibers, and I set a stitch marker on this one as well on Wednesday, and I didn't knit a lot on this one, so I only got from here to there. But yeah, I'm quite happy with it. Then I am currently working on the Breathe and Hope shawl designed by Casapinka for the local yarn shop day, and I've made a decent progress right here. So there you go. In the second, I finished the second part of this like sort of color work, and with this one I made a mistake learning to knit in not English and then reading an English pattern. I just completely misunderstood the knit one below, and so I am now stuck with let me see, with this texture, which is not what was intended. but I like it so much that I'm going to keep it as is. And I found out after I was like up here in that first sort of colorwork section, and I didn't want to rip all the way back down to there, so I'm just going with the flow. I have not touched this in almost a week, so Stash Dash hopefully will make me finish this because it's really cute. And this is going to be a crescent shaped shawl once it is all blocked out. The colors for this are this nice brown color. It's a tad bit warmer than on the picture, and then this minty green. And the last one I'm working on is the this guy here. This is the Follow Your Arrow shawl by Justine Chanel. And so this is the pattern. This is what it's going to look like. I think it's super pretty, and I can't wait to work on this. I might make it a tiny bit bigger if I have enough yarn left at the end of it. And yeah, I'm not too far into this one yet because like I said, I have this commitment to the socks to finish those finally because they've been on my needles since the beginning of April. So I've got to work on those. And then this is the shawl. I'll wait this way. Let's see if I can somewhat show it. There we go. I really like the pattern. My shirt might be better. And for finished objects, because I don't want to leave those out. What I finished lately was this awesome pattern here. This is a very cool sock pattern that just came out. I actually tested this one, and it was super fun to knit. I'm going to leave a link down below for the actual Ravelry page for the designer because she did such a great job with that pattern. I just love it. So much fun with the lace work up top. And yeah, I will definitely be knitting this one again. And maybe even during Stash Dash because I have quite a bit of sock yarn. And the other thing I finished was actually a knit along. And this is my Seven Sisters top. I knit this in Blue Sky Fibers. I have not blocked this yet. I've worn it quite a few times, but I haven't blocked it yet. I feel like right now it doesn't go too well with my hair color, but whatever. I picked the color for the sweater first off online, which I find always kind of difficult, especially with red shades if you have a reddish hair. And then I dyed my hair. And when I was knitting this, and it had I thought it was going to be a tad bit of a different shade, but we'll make do. It's going to be cute. It is super soft because it has has these super short sleeves, if you want to call them sleeves, really. It's really nice for warmer temperatures too. And so I think I'm going to get quite a bit of use of this one. And then there's one more thing I would like to show you, and this is something I have not cast on yet, but I will cast it on pretty soon. And it's these 3 cakes. They are for the Miette shawl, which is designed by Cozy Up Knits. They have a podcast on YouTube. I'm going to link that down in the info box as well. And I just went with a kit they had for their local yarn store because I thought the colors were quite cute together. So we have a rose gold, a speckled color, and we have a dark navy blue. And this is going to be really, sorry, I feel like this is going to be really nice, and it's going to be a little different for me for my wardrobe. I think it's going to go well with the jacket I have, so it's going to be nice to just have another shawl. I feel like you can't ever have enough shawls really because I always wear something around my neck anyway. That way I can leave my jacket open because I'm usually warm, but around my neck I need something to keep my neck warm. So yeah, that is my plan for Stash Dash 2020. I think I'm not going to commit to a certain distance yet as to how much I want to knit. I'm thinking 3K is going to be a nice beginner thing. So I'm gonna probably aim for 3K, and towards the end of the stash dash I'm going to see how far in I am and how much I can get done, and based on that I'll decide on if I'm gonna up it or if I'm just gonna stick with the 3K. But 3K is definitely gonna be like the lowest goal I'm going for, especially because I have quite a few things going with the 2 pairs of socks, 2 shawls plus one that's coming up, and then the ripple bralette that's going to be more like a ripple tanky top thing. So yeah, if you are doing stash dash 2020, I would love to hear what you have planned, if you're in for it, and if not, what are you knitting on? I hope you'll have a great day, and I will maybe see you guys in another couple weeks. I will see how much I've gotten done then. Bye.